My love is so much bigger than any hate or fear or whatever like that. The truth is, to learn to live is very painful when you feel dead inside. And for 30 years, I walked around as a living dead person. My trauma was so severe that I had dissociative identity disorder. I disassociated from my body and from myself. Wanting to die was because I just couldn't take it anymore. It wasn't because I was a pussy. It was because I faced a hell of a lot of shit, and I am incredibly strong. So what Amir might not know about that journey, and I'm so glad that he doesn't, because if you did, that would mean that you went through the hell that I have, and I would wish that on no one, including my worst enemy. But what you might not know, Amir, is that it takes profound strength to not kill yourself. It's very, very, very difficult to stay alive when you feel dead inside. And now I wake up every morning and I'm grateful to be alive. I went from wanting to never live to being grateful for every morning that I wake up and I'm still in this body and I'm still here. So all of this has come from the work that I've done. Yes, I did EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. I did it with an EMDR specialist who is a doctor and PhD. She's a remarkable woman. She owns what's called Thrive Psychology in California, and I believe she's expanding. She's unbelievable. She was the reason that I found all of my little alters, my other identities. I got to meet little Anna, the 6-year-old version of me, who I began to look up to. My healer, my teacher. She was the intuitive part of me that I had disconnected from. Breath work allowed me to actually visually see her. Another thing that you should know about breath work is that our lungs secrete the highest amount of what's called DMT, dimethyltryptamine. This will give you visions. This will give you imagery in your mind. This will show you things about your subconscious, about yourself. My alters, to answer the question, is it was when my diagnosis of dissociative identity disorder created alternate selves. So I had different parts of myself that were like in little compartments, and I would be one person over here and one person over there and one person triggered by this and one person triggered by that. And now, thankfully, after 2019 and all this work, I've been able to integrate, and I'm now one person. Yay. But it has taken a moment. Hafiz, can I get a shout out? Hi. You remind me of the book from Iran, the Hafiz book. But yeah, so I got to meet my little Anna. I got to connect with her. And here's the thing about all of us. Psychology, psychotherapy will tell you we all have that inner child inside of us. So alongside breath work, I did a lot of inner child work. This shit is fucking hard, y'all. Let me just tell you. Healing, by the way, is fucking shitty as hell. It is not fun. Healing is like so brutal. Like, give me like a 90-hour work week and a red eye at the end of the week and any day. Healing is you and your bathroom floor and a lot of tears and a lot of screaming and a lot of stuff before you get to that other space where the clearing begins. So I definitely, unlike some people, want to warn you that if you step into this, yes, this shit is fucking hard, man. Jody knows what's up. If you step into this, be kind. Be very, very kind to yourself. One of the biggest things that we do not get told how to do is to be kind to ourselves, to have compassion, to allow ourselves to slip and fail and circle back. And also another aspect is healing is not a straight line. It's a spiral. It's a spiral staircase. So you might spiral up, but then you spiral back, and then you spiral again, and then you go back. And every time you get a little level of healing, the ego is going to grab at you and double down so hard. It's going to try to pull you back into the darkness, into the muck. you are doing the right thing. You are on the path. If that happens to you, if you feel like you're messing up more today than you were yesterday, you are on the right path, honey. Because something bigger than you right now realizes that you're about to outgrow it, and it's pissed and it wants you back. So every time, like I had a moment this week and I just got faced with like these memories coming up. I read Sharon Stone's book. Oh my God, y'all. First of all, I've been obsessed with Sharon Stone for like all of my life. I end up in a van with her and it was like a shuttle from an event, and I end up sharing a seat. There was not enough seats, and this was pre-COVID, but she's like, here, come here, you're little, you can sit next to me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sharing a seat with Sharon Stone. And then I was introducing, I was like, I'm AnnaLynne, this is Somali, the founder of my charity, my organization in Cambodia. And she goes, Somali mom? I thought, yeah, let me just explain something. Somali mom is my hero of all heroes. She was a survivor of sex trafficking. She was sold at 12 years old. For 10 years in Cambodian brothels. She escaped, got out, got educated. She's rescued over 7,000 girls. The organization I've been working with for over 13 years now, it's her organization. Her girls in Cambodia, they call me Mama Number 2. So she's Mama Number 1 and I'm Mama Number 2. She's my absolute hero. You have to understand, I'm in this tiny little shuttle van sitting in the middle of my two heroes, like Sharon Stone and Somali mom, and Sharon Stone knows Somali mom, and I'm like, did I just die and go to heaven? So little do I know like Sharon's story until her book, The Beauty of Living Twice, I believe. I didn't know that she actually died and came back. But I was reading her book, and she has gone through some horrible things in her life and her childhood and stuff. And it brought me back. It brought me back, and I was in hysterics, and I did breath work to kind of release the energy and to send her love and light and appreciation for being such a powerful woman in this world. And I literally I realized I'm on that spiral. This is the spiral. I'm coming back to the back. I'm being faced with something again, and it's continuing to level up. But what happens when you do this work? You get a reference point. You get a reference point that says, oh my God, I actually can get through this and I won't die. The first time you do breath work, you might be like, I'm going to die. And then the next 5 times, you might also think you're going to die. And then you get a breakthrough. And then you get another breakthrough. And you're like, and then please text me or DM me or something so that I know you had a breakthrough, because I'll be really happy to know that, just selfishly. But I honestly, I know there is nothing that can touch me now. During my trauma, I've almost died at the hands of my perpetrators. I then went on to put myself in sexual experiences where I could have died due to what I was allowing to happen to me. One time I almost did as an adult. Asphyxiation, almost didn't come back from it. And all of this trapped in my body, all this trauma trapped in my body. And it's not here anymore. It is actually gone. When you release it, it never comes back. That trauma that you release today, if you do a breath work for 25 minutes and something comes out, that trauma is a box that you've opened and removed the little demon from, and it's gone. That little demon, you can say, bye little demon, love and light, all the best to you, you're gone now. And it never comes back. That particular one is gone forever. You might have other little boxes with other little demons that look the same, but that one is gone. And it was that. I was like, I'm going through the years from 0 to 3 years old, from 3 years old to 6 years old, from 6 years old to 9 years old. I'm clearing everything out of my body until I'm all the way to 33, and it's all gone. And now when stuff comes through, I face it head on now. Okay, I read the book written by Sharon Stone. Okay, I'm remembering things and I'm being faced with something right now. Rejection. I wrote a poem about it a couple days ago. That was a major thing for me. Rejection. I felt the person who harmed me as a kid was someone that I actually really cared about. And I wanted the approval of this person. They were an important person in the community, and I loved this person. They told me beautiful things about God, and I wanted God to like me, and I was supposed to obey my elders according to God, and this is what this person told me, and I was a little girl and I wanted to be good, and I did everything I was told to do, including the bad things, you know? And so I was so afraid to be rejected by God, rejected by this person who represented God and told me that I had to do the certain things. And I was so afraid. I was terrified to be rejected. I didn't want to be left out. It was so scary to me. And then it became the thing. I mean, I was like, I was the quintessential, I dump you first. Like, I smell a breakup coming a mile away, and I'm like, I'm out. I don't like you anymore first. Goodbye, bitch. Like, and if like, you know, maybe they were just having a bad day, and like, I just thought they were going to break up with me, so I dumped them. Like, you know, like, I literally it was so terrifying to me, the idea of being rejected. And in reading her book and going through some old boxes, I found a little hiding little demon. It was like, no, don't breath work me away. No, I want to be a demon in the box. And I'm like, no, little demon, you got to go back to the ether, and where you can be turned into love and light and get the fuck up out this bitch, because you ain't being in my energy field. So I did that breathwork, released that. I wrote the poem. I posted it on my Insta a couple days ago. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need rejection in my life. I don't need to believe in rejection anymore. If someone rejects me, they're really just rejecting themselves. Like, someone trolls me, they're trolling themselves. You don't troll people, you don't reject people, you don't shame people, you don't cancel people because you're a happy person. That I know for sure. I am a very happy person. All I want is for all of the people in this whole world to find joy and happiness and the gratitude for life that I have, because I'm happy now. If I was unhappy, I'd still be treating people like shit. And I did treat people like shit before. My shadow was a nasty little thing. And I now dance with her, and I'm like, come here, little shadow. You don't have to do that anymore. You did such a good job, and I know you saved me for so long, but Mama's gonna take it from here, and we're done. So, oh, hi, Carla. Carla, you deserve happiness. Jade, you deserve happiness. Anise, you deserve happiness. Daisy, you deserve happiness. Amy, you deserve happiness. Tabby, you deserve happiness. All of you, you beautiful ones. Mackenzie, you deserve happiness. Have you watched The Chosen? A good show about... I haven't seen that, no. But thank you for sharing that. All of us, right? And here's the craziest part about deserving happiness. We already had it. It was ours when we were little. When we were little, we were born with joy and love and happiness, and we get taught hate. We get taught shame. We get taught guilt. We get taught all these nasty things, and we're so precious. I saw a little girl today at the table, and she was 2 years old, and she just caught my eye, and she just put this big smile on her face, and she was smiling, and I was smiling, and you know, her grandmother's like panicked because she has ice cream on her face, and I'm like, fucking leave the ice cream on her beautiful little face. Who cares? She's happy. Why don't we just let our little ones be happy? Why don't we let the little one inside of the big ones just be happy? Today, I went and sat on a bridge, and I literally, like, cars are coming by, like, who's the crazy chick sitting on the bridge? But I was listening to music, the birds were flying, the wind was going crazy, and I just listened to my music and was just moving with the wind and dancing and having a beautiful moment, because I'm fucking free now. I don't care what people coming by, oh, she's a crazy lady. Yeah, maybe I am fucking crazy. Who cares? I'm happy. I would much rather be whatever label people put onto me and be happy than to be the people labeling me and be miserable. And I was that one. I was miserable, and I did judge people and label them and categorize them, and I was so awful to them because I was hurting so badly, and I'm not hurting anymore. Hurting people hurt other people. So be kind to yourself, be kind to your shadow, be kind to your light, and be kind to your darkness. Be kind to your love, and be kind to your fear. Do not try to get rid of your darkness. It ain't going nowhere, motherfuckers. Okay? Your darkness is here to stay. So is your light. Take all of your darkness. It's so powerful and alluring and sexy and yummy and wonderful. And transmute it into light. Then you get double the power. Get double the power. The way that you do that is through a profound transmutation, alchemical process called metta. Metta is a compassion meditation. It is what the Love Storm, my organization, I do the campaign, the Love Storm, some of you may know about it. What changed my whole life forever and ever and ever and ever and ever was the combination of EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, coinciding with my breathwork, pranayama, and holotropic breathwork, stomach, heart breath, Wim Hof breath, all that, along with a daily consistent practice of loving kindness, compassion. So the metta, M-E-T-T-A meditation goes like this. I imagine myself and I offer to myself that I may be happy, may I be at peace, may I be free from suffering. And I offer that into myself about 10 times. Then I think about one of you. I think about Sinclair. I say, Sinclair, may you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be free from suffering. And I really hope that for you. I really hope that you're happy. I really hope that you're at peace. I really hope that you're free from suffering, right? I find someone that I love so much. I think about my little brother all the time. He's so full of compassion. He's such a beautiful little boy. And when he was about 2 or 3 years old, I was crying in the back seat and he was in the car seat, and he took his little chubby little hands and he laid my head in his lap and he said, I'm right here, Shishi. I'm not going nowhere. I'm right here, Shishi. I'm not going nowhere. And he started pulling my hair back off my face. He said, it's okay, Shishi. I'm right here. It's okay. It's okay. And I realized no one has ever shown me compassion. Not in this moment, at that moment. I had never known real compassion the way he showed me, this little 3-year-old boy, my little brother at 3 years old. He was so pure and so full of love. He saw my pain. He didn't want me to cry. He wanted me to know that he was never going anywhere and that I was going to be okay. And that he got me. He had me. And his compassion inspires so much profound compassion in me. So I send that compassion to him. And then I take all the love I feel for that little munchkin and I want to squish him. And then I imagine the man who sexually abused me as a child. And this is the part where you turn your darkness into light. This is the alchemical process. This is turning the storm into love. This is the hardest part of all. This is what changed my life. I started to visualize the man, and I felt sick. I wanted to punch him. I wanted to kill him. I hate him. all this anger and all this rage and heartbreak. I was defensive because he actually broke my heart because I actually loved this person. And it was all so much. And I pushed through and I pushed through and I pushed through, and I did this meditation, and I was trying so hard to say, may you be happy, but I didn't want him to be happy. I wanted him to be miserable. I was so hurt. He ruined my life. He took my life, 30 years of my life. He stole from me. I didn't want him to be happy. And I imagine him in my mind, and I can see him now. And what happened in this one moment was suddenly, it was like a part of him split open, and his 8-year-old self was suddenly standing next to him and his 8-year-old self. And I saw this 8-year-old little boy in my mind. And I realized, wow, that little boy dreams of growing up and being someone's, friend or parent or uncle or pastor or teacher or whatever he dreams of being. And he doesn't want to be bad. He doesn't want to be bad. Someone did something bad to him. And at first I couldn't do the meditation to the big man, But the little boy, I could say, may you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be free from suffering. If that little boy had been happy and at peace and free from suffering, if nothing bad had ever happened to him, he wouldn't have hurt me. I could tell him I wanted him to be happy because I really did. And then I realized, oh, I am so powerful. If I can do this, if I can really mean this for the little boy, how much more powerful will I be if I can do it to the man who's the monster in my mind? If I can wish him happiness and peace and freedom from suffering, because I know he won't touch another child if he's happy, if he's at peace, and if he's free from suffering. And I willed myself. I took all of my pain and my heartbreak and my angst and my homicidalness and my dark shadow energy of wanting revenge and vindication. And I said, may you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be free from your suffering. And every time it does this to me, because we are so cruel in this world. We cancel people and we shame them, and we want redemption for ourselves, and we won't give it to someone else. Why? Why not? I want him to have redemption. I want him to heal. I want him to go on and change his stars. I got to. We were really just two little 8-year-old kids who someone did something bad to. And he went one direction and I went the other. But don't we both deserve to heal? Don't we both deserve to change our stars? I think so. People who haven't had the hell I've been through will tell me that I'm wrong. But let me tell you one thing. Compassion is not for the weak. And there are a lot of weak people on our planet. And they will tell you to get revenge, get angry, get mad, get vindication. And I am very strong, and I will tell you to get healed, to find love, to find your power, to use your shadow and turn it into light. That's how we change the world. We have all these revolutions going on. We need evolution. We need to expand, elevate, and grow. We need to ascend. The only way to ascend is to take all the darkness and make it light. Compassion is the pathway. Gratitude is the pathway. This leads you directly into the arms of love and into the arms of light. It's not hokey. It's not tree huggy. It's not hippie. It's fucking real shit. Albert Einstein said the most powerful force in the universe is love. And he was a fucking genius. Okay? So if Albert Einstein, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. The most powerful force in the universe is love. I am the most powerful force in the universe because I am love. That's what I'm made of. That's what you're made of. That's what the person who perpetrated these assaults on my body, he's made of love. He's just forgotten. We forget what we're made of. And it makes us dark, and it makes us nasty, and it makes us kill. It makes us literally destroy countries and communities, and we genocide. We have genocides where we do mass murder of human life because we're in so much pain, and we believe us versus them, and you don't look like me, so you're not like me, so you're bad and I'm good. And it's fucking insane. So, I'm here to change that shit until I die. That is what I will be doing. And anyone who would like to join me, you are more than welcome to come on and get on the bandwagon with me. We are going to love shit up on this planet from now until the day I die. So, I hope you're with me. I did tell my Mimi I was going to call her back 10 minutes from now, and it's been a long 10 minutes. So I'm going to call my Mimi and talk to her on Mother's Day. I love all of you very, very much. I wish you infinite amounts of healing. When we heal ourselves, we heal the world, as within, so without. We have to end slavery from the inside out. Everyone is in love, 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 and all until it expands all the way out to 7.8 billion people on this planet. We've had slavery. I fight modern day slavery. We've had slavery on this planet for thousands of years. We've never done it right. We've never tried to fight it correctly, because it starts right here. We have to fight slavery here before we ever end it here. I hope you break a chain today. I hope you mother or father that little one inside of you who needs your love more than anything, because you set that little one free and you start to free the whole world. So much love to all of you. Thank you for coming on here. Okay, I'm going to call my Mimi. I'm going to post this on there. Please reach out in the comments once I post the thing if there's anything you guys want to mention about today's chat. I know I didn't get to engage super much, but I was feeling very, just very inspired by this week reading Sharon Stone's book and kind of reading all the amazing DMs from all of you guys about stuff over the last couple weeks that's been coming out in the press. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day. Love.